Okay, question number 2. During the brainstorm step, can a mediator ask questions about what dad's experience has been when trying to reach Susie since the iPad broke? How about the present time, i.e., what was your experience reaching Susie this week? Okay, so again, this is not just a parenting plan dilemma. This can be a challenge in any mediation. So I'll speak on parenting plan first. First of all, keep in mind that during the parenting plan process, it kind of combines the normal mediation processes, step 2 and step 3 together. So for example, you're asking the participants, what are the topics that they are going to want to talk about. And as they tell you, for example, oh, we want to talk about, I don't like the way communication has been happening. At that time is when you say, okay, so it sounds like communication is a topic. Can you talk about what's been happening with communication so far? And then they vent. And so a lot of the venting happens then. And then they say, also, I don't like what's been happening with vacations. And you say, oh yeah, so that's a topic. What's been happening? And then they vent. So step 2 and step 3 are together in the parenting plan process. It still means that when you get to brainstorming, if you notice that arguments are happening and you realize, wait a minute, this requires some unpacking, you can, yes, just like in a regular mediation, even during a parenting plan, you can ask questions about things that they're saying in that argument about what's been happening with that topic, whether it's been in the past or in the recent present, right? And so if they're now, you've moved on to brainstorming and they're talking about something that happened with the iPad and I haven't been able to reach her and it's your fault because you never told me the iPad was broken, whatever it is they're saying, right? And you realize, oh, wait a minute, I think we got to ask some questions, because in those questions, then we can use those feelings and values to ask for ideas about, what do they want to do about communication or the iPad or whatever it is, right, that they're talking about. And so always, whether it's in a parenting plan or in a regular mediation, when you are in brainstorming, you can absolutely pause a brainstorm to back up some and ask questions about things that need to be unpacked, situations that they're venting about now that's getting them stuck in the brainstorm or whatever it is. You can always go back to do that and ask questions. So the answer to number 2 is yes, you can during the brainstorm pause and go, oh, it seems like, there's some stuff coming up about the iPad and it sounds like you feel, limited around how you can communicate with Susie. Can you say more about what's your experience been when you've been trying to reach Susie, right? Ever since, and how, when you're saying you think you feel confident about how the iPad is connected to how you've been able to communicate with Susie, say more about that, right? Whatever those questions are, you absolutely can do that.